Right. Yeah, we're good. Ah, man, that was disappointing. That was so disappointing, man. It's finished at the G Tech. Brentford won. Arsenal won. And for me, that is drop points all day long. And as my guy Wookie says it in the chat right there, massive kick in the teeth, massive kick in the stomach. Feels like a defeat. 100% agree, bro. Feels like a defeat. Um, Especially after going a goal up as well. You know, let's be honest with that. Overall game was really poor from us. From minute one, it was horrendous. I was saying at half time, it's probably one of the worst that we played all season. Really, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. We offered absolutely nothing in that first half. Ray had to make some decent saves in there as well, and it got to the stage at the end of the game where Brentford was actually going for it, and thankfully Mosquera made that massive tackle on Thiago because Thiago was through. If Mosquera don't make that tackle, I think Thiago probably scores that, and they probably come away with a win. But overall, just like what were we doing today, man? What were we playing at today? So poor. Brentford, first things first, credit to them. Credit to Brentford because they're having a fabulous season. You know, Keith Andrews is an exceptional coach and he's doing wonders for them. And they made it very, very frustrating for us today. Very, very frustrating for us. I said 1-0 before the game. I went 1-0 before the game, and I said it's going to be close, it's going to be tight. It's under the lights. I was going to say to take them a light. It's under the lights at the G Tech Thursday night. Brentford are having a fantastic season. They've only lost twice at home, so it's always going to be a difficult game. But we just that first half was, I mean, what majority of the game that was pathetic, man. Let's be real with it. There was nothing in terms of chances created. It was so, even some of our passing and possession today was so poor. And like I said, big up to Raya because he made some good saves for us in that one. But you know, we knew the pressure was on anyway, with a 3-point gap when Man City won their game yesterday. Now it's down to 4 points again. You know, so with this is how quickly things can change. We've gone from a space of potentially going 9 points clear a few weeks ago to now obviously 4 points clear now. And for me, that is 100% points dropped. There's no doubt about it. That performance as well was absolutely dreadful, if I'm being real with it, people. Especially when you go a goal up like we did. And I was thinking we'd see it through. Would like when Nolly got that goal, I was thinking, all right, we got the goal. Now we're going actually, see this game through. But so poor, man. So poor to concede that goal from a long throw in as well. You know, that was one of their weapons today, Brentford. Coyote said it before the game as well. Coyote and the long throws, man. I mean, this guy is so good at taking long throws, and it comes from a long throw, and then Lewis Potter is there, a flick on. Lewis Potter's there, and gets them that big equalizer, and then obviously after that as well, they look like the team that's actually going for it. I can't really look at like players today and actually say that they had a good game, apart from Raya in goal. But other than that, I'm struggling to really pick out some individuals today. You know, Madueke got his goal. Fair play to him because he scored our goal from a header as well. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, even him today overall wasn't great, but he wasn't the only one today. Gyökeres really underwhelming, really poor. I mean, everyone really, if we're being real with it, even in the midfield today, I don't think the midfield was on it whatsoever. Zubi and Rice, Eze really poor as well. He got hooked at half time for Odegaard, who was again same old. Who else? Mosquera makes that big tackle. I mean, he almost got caught out, but then he recovered from it towards the end. Obviously, we had no Saliba tonight. He had illness. He was unwell. Saka came back from his injury. Apart from that, people, I'm struggling to pick out some standouts. To be fair, Yeah, so poor, man. And we, now the gap's down to 4 points. City play Newcastle next. Obviously, we do play a game before that, uh, on in the midweek against Wolves before they play. Then we got the derby after that as well. But yeah, just watching that today was just so underwhelming, so frustrating to watch. So frustrating to watch, guys. I get it's a tough ground to come to, but you look at the intensity overall in that game, and just we struggled to barely create any big chances, especially in that first half as well, man. I think in that first half, all we had was the Gabriel set from a corner, where he headed it wide. That was it, people. Just it wasn't good enough, man, whatsoever. It's another game where we may look back on and we may regret not getting something. Well, obviously not winning it. Um, and as I said, the gap's now down to 4 points. And if you're a Manchester City fan, I know Ryan's in the chat. He's a City fan. If you're a Manchester City fan right now, and Manchester City looking at this result, they'll be probably rubbing their hands together, people. Because this is drop points. We've had multiple opportunities to capitalize on Manchester City. Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, Man United. Today, we've had a chance to go into the clear. We've had a chance to go 9 points, 10 points, 12 points. You name it, people. We haven't capitalized. Now it's down to 4 points, people. So, yeah, very, very frustrating. It's just kind of like everyone was off it today, man. Really, really off it. There's nothing. What else is there to? What else is the more else is there to really say? Apart from we got Wolves on Wednesday, fix up away from home against them. Obviously, we saw what they did to us at the Emirates. I mean, we won the game, but that was we made hard work of it against them. Now we're going away at the Molineux, fix up against them. I mean, they've won one game all season, as we know. I get they're not very good, but I mean, we said the same when we played them at the Emirates. Look what happened there. Fix up against Wolves, and then obviously we go and beat Tottenham in the derby. I'm sorry, but we I can't even speak English. We got our word. We got. I'm sorry, bro. This is what the game's done to me, man. I'm flipping knackered. Um, we got Wigan first in the FA Cup. All right, different competition as we know. We'll probably rotate the team in that one because we're gonna like 22nd in the championship. But then it's Wolves and then the derby. So yeah, I mean we gotta go and fix it against Wolves, people. But yeah, so poor, man. So poor. So frustrating watching that. Um, Overall, I've got nothing really else to say. Nothing really else to say, people. Um, yeah, it weren't great at all, was it tonight, guys? Was not great at all. Fair play to Brentford though. They're having a fantastic season, and Keith Andrews has done an absolutely spectacular job with them. So yeah, fair play. There's free some comments as well, people. Wookie says exactly this feels like a defeat. This team better go on a mad winning run, or it'll be the same old story. Yeah, facts. It can't be, surely, man. It can't be. Sorry, there. See, sorry, League One. My bad. that's even worse, mate. That's what like. Oh, yeah, they're 22nd in League One. So come on, man. It's crazy. But yeah, it's rookie facts. Are we actually gonna come back and say it's the same old Arsenal again? I really hope not. How can you go from bro? I swear we was like 9 points clear. Oh, we had the opportunity to go 9 points clear a few weeks ago. I mean, we had an opportunity to go many points clear. We can't look back and say the same thing we say every single season. There's absolutely no in this position. There's no way we're gonna capitulate once again. Massive kick in the stomach, 100%. Big up Andrew every single time, my guy. Big up to you, bro. I'll be toxic and negative fan, but this was poor. Not just Brentford, but our run overall is unconvincing. Poor, just poor. Time to bookmark those knitting videos, I guess. Nah, man. Nah. Bro, we can't, bro. It can't end like this, Andrew, man. Seriously, it can't. It's just got to be the season. It's got to be. Surely, I know we said that for years now, but it's got to be the season. It's got to be, man. Um, but it has been, man. It has been. I mean, let me look at the. I mean, if you look at our recent results, yeah, Sunderland. To be fair, like the last two was 2 clean sheets, 2 wins, yeah. Leeds and Sunderland, right? You thought we sort of turned like we'd gone through that little blip that we had because obviously we lost to United, we drew with Forest and um we drew with Liverpool as well. But it's like I'm looking at this game and an overall performance today was dreadful. Not just I mean, obviously the result for me is points dropped for sure. But the overall performance today was just dreadful, man. From that first half, I was saying Brentford had been a bet. Brentford will, were a better side. I think Raya had to step out and make some good saves in the end. As I said, it looked like more like Brentford actually going for it, even 1-1. There's actually trying to go for the winner. That's crazy because like you'd think, oh, they got a goal, they take a point. But like I'm just thinking about that Thiago run that he had, and Mosquera makes that really good. I mean, Mosquera made up for it because he got a bit caught out by him. But Mosquera made that fantastic tackle, and then they had a few like free kicks, set pieces towards the end, didn't they? So yeah, for us, man, it was so poor. So poor, man. Big up Deontay. Brentford should have won it, to be honest. There we go, man. Big up Deontay every single time, bro. It was a good result for you lot yesterday, weren't it, against Brighton? It's a Villa fan. Yeah, there we go. Ryan City goes in the chat and he says, great result for us. Six, City and their fans must be loving this result right now. They say Brentford won't be an easy game. Yeah, likewise as well, bro. Likewise. It's why I went 1-0 before the game. Because they're having a phenomenal season and they're very well organized. Fair play. Fair play to them because they gave us a really, really good game. And they've given a lot of teams good games this season. And that's why where they are. That's why they're where they are right now. That's why, they're currently seventh. Yeah, seventh to eighth place. Potentially going to get a Conference League position, which would be for a club like Brentford is absolutely massive. Them playing European football is huge. Even if it is Conference League, it's huge, man. It really is. Yeah, big up Jay. Thanks for coming on the watch long, bro. Really appreciate that, man. How do you not switch on from a long throw? It's crazy. Yeah, that's the one thing that we everyone knew coming to this game. Coyote on the long throws for them is insane. Yeah, that's one of their best attributes. That's the way they're going to create chances. Yeah, and we just wasn't switched on. We let it do. I think they flicked it on. Right, I think it's meant to be Odegaard marking Lewis Potter, and he just lets him get the header. But I mean, should Odegaard even be on him anyway? Should it have been one of our centre backs? I don't know. It's crazy though, man. Big up, Andrew, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate every single time, bro. Thanks for the kind words, my guy. Big up to you, man. Big up Fate as well every single time, bro. Tough game, but we just play. Yeah, we just play like we didn't want it. Exactly. Emmanuel, is it six draws now? Let me have a look. Probably is six draws, isn't it? Huh? It says we've only drew. Have we only? I know because that's a home form. Away form. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, six draws now, man. Six draws. Six draws. Yeah. So this is how it does look, guys. Currently four clear. Currently four clear. Obviously, we do play Wolves midweek, so we're gonna have a sort of game in hand over City anyway. Um, City play Newcastle at home. So, but that's on the weekend, and we play Tottenham as well on the week on the Sunday, don't we? So yeah, man. Yeah, disappointed. Disappointed, 100% Natalie. Big up Natalie every single time as well. Wolves, Tottenham, Chelsea has to be 6 points. Wait, do we have Chelsea in the run as well after Tottenham? My resistant band is in a bad place. Such a poor result. Big up Plasma as well every single time, my guy. Such a poor result. City looking good now, so we need to step up, especially the attack. Exactly. I'm sure City will be fired up with seeing this result as well. You know, they got their job done against Fulham. 3-0 win. So annoying, in it, man, that we drop points again. But yeah, the attack, and I know obviously Noni got us that goal, but I mean overall the attack once again, Gyökeres not good enough whatsoever, right? Even Noni, like he got his goal, but he was so frustrating in terms of creating any chances. Saka didn't do. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna dig into him. He came back from injury, man. I mean, what do we expect? Trossard as well, just underwhelming. Odegaard, I mean, Eze as well. Honestly, now I can't believe I'm saying this, but now we flipping we miss Havertz today. Miss Havertz. Can't believe I'm saying it, but we miss Havertz. And after the recent games, Eze, I mean, this is the opportunity for Eze to really take his opportunity to step up today. And he's not the, but like both of them. This is why I'm saying it. Is it more of a system thing with his midfielders? Yeah, not so much Rice as with Mendy, but with Odegaard and Eze, because both of them are having very similar problems in this team. Excuse me. Yeah, both of them are having very similar problems in this team. For Rice was good, to be fair. I thought he's there. Obviously, he definitely had better games. I don't think he's always one of those ones. Every single game he'll put something in. You know, I ain't saying he he went bad. Like he didn't have a bad game, but you can always rely on this guy to give you something. You know what I mean? Big up to Chit Min as well. Big up to you. Excuse me, man. Your Chris should have been subbed off. Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough today, mate. Big up Liam, another one. Thank you for coming on the watch on, bro. Absolute. You guys you enjoy them more entertaining than the game, mate. It's crazy. Hopefully, Geordie could do us a favour. It's come to that. I don't know about the Geordie. I mean, I know they beat them at St James's Park, but we saw what happened in the League Cup. Losing Havertz shouldn't make the attack look exactly. This is what I'm saying, Plasma. It shouldn't come down to this, should it? That we actually rely. Excuse me, man. That we're actually relying on Havertz. And it seems like after watching that tonight, we flipping miss him. Arteta's not getting a trophy. It ain't good enough, is it? It ain't good enough. It's got to be the Premier League. It's got to be Premier League. He has to win Premier League this season. Oh, man, I got such a bad cough. The game, mate, has done that to me. City scum, Chelsea, knew plenty of step-up points. Yeah, I mean, even Wolves, mate. Honestly, people may laugh at that, but I mean, look what they did to us at the Emirates. It took Gabby. It took an own goal. It took 2 own goals, sorry, to beat them. It took a last-minute own goal, and they made it really, really annoying for us, didn't they? Going away from home Wednesday night as well, midweek game, another midweek game under the lights. Yeah, just not good enough, mate. Just it's gonna be interesting what happens in that one, but no, I mean, it's all, and then again, I keep going back to this game, but we still got that big game against City at the Etihad, don't we? You know, it could go either 2 ways. Yeah, we can go and put in a statement and beat them, and then that could completely turn things around and maybe give us whatever it needs to kick on for the rest of the season. Or what if they beat us? And if it's 4 points still, it's like, yeah, it could come down to that April game, man. Like it did I remember a few years ago, and I know it was more on us a few years ago because of the West Ham games and then the Liverpool game and the Southampton game. But that 4-1 game, you know, that's where we got our reality check. Tony, big up to you. Why couldn't the players be motivated to win this match? I know, bro. I know. Every season we fold at the business end of the season. I know. I know, bro. Every year in, year out, it's the same old, isn't it? I really don't want to say the same again for this season. I really don't, but it's looking. We've got City hope, man. And if we're being real with it, people, we could be, we could have been at least 9 points clear, even more than that, people. We could have been at least 9 points clear. Plus, it is truly on now. I need to panic, but we really need to get it together. Saka could barely get a touch of the ball today. Shows how little we got the ball forward in the last 15 minutes. Exactly. Absolutely spineless. Facts, Plasma. We did this to ourselves. It should have been 15 points up. Now it's a proper title race. Big up Bahrain, bro. Yeah, bro, I swear, man. I might as well just quit. Just hide, bro. I can't, man. I can't go. We can't go for another season flipping after being in this position as well, and then just capitulate again. My bad, man. We're going to League One. Yeah, we're going to League One. Yeah, but they're like 22nd, aren't they, in League One? This is a crippled team. Apart from Raya, there's probably no fit players in this team. That's the thing, bro. We're getting injuries again once again. Saka just came back. I hope he ain't been rushed back because he's meant to come back for the North London derby, but he came back a bit soon. But hopefully, you know, he's fully fit. Was he Havertz got injured as well, bro? Yeah. Excuse me, guys, man. I don't know what's going on. Fair play to Brentford. They gave us a really tough game, and credit to them. 100% credit to them. I think the draw was a fair result. Brentford did really well against Arsenal. Yeah, definitely. All rival fans say don't ride their bottle at some point. Effing make them eat their words. Exactly, Wookie, man. Exactly. We got Ryan Tune in the chat as well, mate. Big up to you, Ryan Tune. 2 wins there we go. 2 wins in the last 5, people. PTSD is low-key kicking in. I can't know. Oh, no, we can't. Surely not, man. Surely. I ain't going to go there yet, people, but surely not. I said Arsenal should win this Premier League title, and I was expecting Arsenal to drop points, this many points off the City. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because there was a period where you guys, you literally went 4 games without winning anything. You got battered by Man. You got smoked by your rivals, Man United. Yeah, you drew a Brighton, you drew a Chelsea. You drew that other game. I can't remember who it was. Sunderland, wasn't it? You went 4 games without winning anything. And did we capitalize? No, we didn't. We didn't, did we? Because if we did, we would be flipping at least 9 points clear by now. We got Joe as well. Season's over. It's that simple. What's the problem with the team when the pressure's on? Mentality, isn't it? We're seeing it every single season, and I thought this season would be different. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what happens, but this ain't good signs, is it, for it? But we're seeing it when the pressure's on for this team and the manager. I mean, all you got to go off is the previous seasons, really. We haven't got anything over the line because of the mentality at the end of the day. In these moments when the pressure's really on, something like this will happen, and we just fold. Difficult to really put down the main reason, though, isn't it? Just 12 games to go. Form has been poor, but still believe we'll hang on. That's the thing. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's 12 games, man. 12 games left. 12 games left. Yeah, that Martinelli miss was bad as well, wasn't it? You mate, YouTube, what you doing? YouTube's messing up now, flagging comments for no reason as well. We got Netweed as well. Here we go again, back to the Spanish. Tony Pulis sort of slot mentality. Odegaard. Oh, mate. Don't even get me started on Odegaard. Yeah, Jordan, bro. Yeah, we will. So, but Odegaard deserves criticism. Did he even improve our game when he came on? No, he didn't. With Ethan bro, we should never get rid of Ethan. And now De Zerbi's gone as well. I don't know how Ethan's gonna do. I don't know if we get enough game time at Marseille, but we could do with someone like him in the midfield. You might be cooked if you don't fix up. Yeah, don't have the minerals on this manager. Seems that way, don't it, man? Arteta's a failure. Another wasted January. Another wasted year. Tired of him. He has to be sacked at the end of the season. Be sorry for being a true Arsenal fan, calling our slop captain. Yeah, he's a captain. And did you see him on the goal as well, man? Like on their goal, I was saying, God, bro, come on, like 1-1, and he's just on the floor. Someone said, Eze off the ball is like, yeah, something's not right there though, man. Something's not right. I don't know what it is. It's Eze, man. What is that? What is going on? I don't know, what can you put it? How I don't know what to put it down to with Eze. Because it's not been he's not been good enough, people. Today, where was he today? I barely even know. Let me check quickly how many touches that guy actually had today. I'm intrigued to see how many touches he actually had because he got hooked at half time. How many touches? Okay, he has 17 touches, right? But I mean that's surprising because I barely. What did he actually? He got dispossessed once. He had he had one touch in the opposition box. Again, that's why I said earlier. Is it that it's down to the system because this is not. When we signed the guy, we had high expectations for him, and he hasn't. He had that game against Tottenham, hat trick, amazing. Ever since he's played, I feel like he hires and but he does it. He just plays things safe all the time. When he needs to be more demanding, he needs to grab these games, man. So he's abysmal, yeah. Just my opinion. I'm done with York. Replace Jesus with Alvarez and Havertz with Osherman. I hear the Alvarez thing. For sure. Osherman. I've always liked Osherman, but I don't think he'll never come. But yeah, I mean, JJ's has got to go. Havertz probably got to go in the summer as well. Gyökeres today, again, it's the same thing with him, isn't it? And the way how he just doesn't suit how we want to play. The way how this manager obviously wants to play. But even when he did get the ball, I thought he was so poor as well. Just it kept bouncing off him the whole time. His touch was like a trampoline today. Kept bouncing off him. After the goal, we had to do. After the goal, all we had to do was just see it out and yeah, exactly how the game was going. But we're conceding long throws. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Gyökeres probably should have stayed as a sub, but can't say we have any prolific quality even on off the bench. Talk about the best squad in the league. Yeah, maybe. Man City, Arsenal decide the title. That's what I'm saying as well. That game in April will be massive. If we don't get pitch late by then. Big up Andrew, bro. Thank you, bro. Man City did it. Yeah, you did a double and we didn't even beat. They flipping. We drew both times with them. We couldn't even beat them. Oh my god! Here we go. Here we go. Then yeah. Oh, it's not a defeat. Can we just quit sulking? Here we go. Here we go. We went to their home. This negativity makes us draw or lose game. Not, bro. If you don't like the negativity, then just leave. You don't have to be here. You ain't got to watch. You've clicked on this, and you can leave. Simple as that. I'm just saying it how I feel. It's my opinion. Yeah, it's what I made of the game. It's how I view our current situation right now. Have your opinion. If you want to be ultra positive and think everything's rosy, then that's down to you, mate. But don't call other people out for saying that we're sulking. This is how we feel at the end of the day, you know? So I'm saying it feels like a defeat. I'm saying it's drop points. I'm saying that's unacceptable performance, what we just saw there today. Am I saying everything's done? No, I'm not. But is concerns, is worrying signs. I'm not going to just sit here and be ultra positive and flipping say it and just say, oh, you know, oh, it's okay. Because what were you saying? Because they're at home. Like, what? Come on, mate. It's Brentford. Like, with all due respect, they've had a great season, but come on, we're Arsenal. We're in a title race. Yeah, we're meant to be. We've missed too many opportunities now to capitalize on Manchester City. We could have been nine plus points clear. And people say, "Oh, we're sulking." We're not sulking, bro. We've been through this. How many times we've been through this year in year out? Every single season, it seems like in the recent years, where we have regrets and we look back on these games. How many times have we been through this? But apparently we're negative. Exactly. We're gonna get any points against Liverpool. It's big out Emmanuel, bro. Asking Eddie Howe for favours. He's a truly answer. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, man. I'm panicking because I've seen some good performances of late, but we need to fix up when the pressure's on. That's the thing that is concerning though, Plasma. It's just it's gonna come down to that, isn't it? When the pressure's really on. Do we really have this mentality to get us over the line, mate? Because we've seen it every single season, haven't we? So it's really gonna come down to the wire, I feel. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was amazing when it happened on the day, but you can't have one good game out of how many you played there, Zay, now. At least my guy Mark's trying to lighten the mood up a little bit. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, exactly. We have, haven't we? We have. City we drew with, Liverpool we drew with twice. Man United we lost to and just about beat at Old Trafford. Chelsea we drew to, and yeah, we got to play them. Obviously, the scum we battered as always, but we will play them in next week, isn't it? Yeah. Then City they had as well. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries, no worries. Exactly. Got to call a spade a spade. Facts, but you do you. Facts. Exactly. Big up Liam, bro. You don't like it, piss off. Simple as that. I'll quit my sulking when they when they fill up shit Liverpool and Man United. Our so-called fortress, at least. Then I'll consider it. Exactly, Andrew, man. About sulking. Oh my god. Aye, sorry. Yeah. No way. No way. Get out of it. Get out of it. Tottenham are no big six. Even their old manager just came out and said it today, didn't he? Postecoglou. He came out and said they ain't no big club. Fair play, Postecoglou, mate. Fair play. I'm not gonna bother doing it. Who actually got man of the match for us, by the way? Because I'll probably give it to Raya at this point. Who actually got man of the match? Let's have a look. I don't even know. Was it Raya? I'm just looking on Twitter. Am I overreacting a little bit? Because everyone's saying it's a good point. Is it? Nah, I don't know. I'm on Twitter right now, yeah, people, and everyone's saying, it's a good point. Brentford was really good. I mean, come on. Really? I mean, for me, I feel like that's such 2 point shot, people. Everyone's saying take the point and get out of it. What? Oh my god. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't know, people. I don't know. Big up Rich in the chat, mate. Nah, 2 points thrown away for me. 2 points dropped all day long. Especially after you got a goal up as well. And the overall performance was not good enough whatsoever. Exactly. No one stood out. No one stood out, man. Exactly, bro. We scored first. We had it in our hands. We had it in our hands, people. Yeah, Liam, bro. If Jordan as well, anyone who wants to come on quickly, feel free to, man. I'll leave a link in the chat. And anyone as well. That guy who commented saying I'm sulking, you can come on as well, mate, and tell me why I'm sulking if you want. But yeah, if anything, Villa and City play them the last games. Yeah, Villa and City play them last games of the season. Ray probably man of the match. Yeah, Mosquera as well. It's crazy, man. Big up, Doctor, man. Big up, Doctor. Swear to, yeah, it's crazy, innit, bro? It's crazy. Ever since part A point scoring, I haven't been on Twitter. Yeah, bro, I might as well delete it as well. I only look on there for news anyway. News, not news. Yeah, I didn't say the other. I thought I said the other thing there. I heard 14 good points last season. That's what I'm. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Brentford are going to be thinking, how do we not win? Rather than, bro, exactly that, Plasma. That tells you need to know, really, right? Yeah, 2 points dropped. Exactly, Fate. You win these games, run out the stadium. Facts. Let's get my guy. Big up Sebs as well, bro. Big up chat. Piss poor game. Ante has no plan B. Facts, bro. Let's get my guy Liam on, man. Yo, big up, bro. Liam, do you think I'm overreacting?
No. I just don't understand, right? And I'm coming from a neutral thing. I don't care about your club. I don't care about Brentford. I don't care about the Prem. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it in a hating way, but like, how many times have you gone to win the league and bottled it?
Exactly.
This could be the start again to that. So I don't think it's overreacting, especially when you score first as well. Like, you're known for being a good defensive side. And yes, they were all over you like a rash, but like, you knew that you literally aren't. You're not a scout. You're not necessarily anything special. Don't take that the wrong way. You know what I mean? You're a young lad that's making content on YouTube, yeah. And you told me in your stream that we streamed together. Bless up to everyone. That they are going to try to do the long throw.
Yeah.
So if you can call that, and again, I'm not disrespecting you. You know that.
No, facts.
Like, Arteta should know that. The coaching staff, the players should know that. Like, so why not defend it? Especially when you're good at it yourself. So I personally feel like it's 2 points dropped, 110%, 2 points dropped. Eze was ass. Madueke, yes, he got the goal, but he was terrible. Gokares basically wasn't even on the pitch. So it's like, I get it fully. And again, like, what is it? Is it 3 seasons now you've been going for the league?
Yeah, 22, 23, 24, then this season. And last season as well. That should be this. So it should have been the standard, but
so like, you have to win it. Like, if you, and again, I don't want to be that guy, because obviously I know a lot of you guys are down in the dumps right now, because of this result. But like, if it happens again, like, then what? Do you sack him?
Oh, you have to.
You know, like,
you have
to. You can't
to.
just get second all the time. You actually have to.
I don't think in history, no one has ever finished 3. Well, it'd be 4 seasons in a row that we finished second place. I don't think no one's ever done that in maybe not Premier League, but in the history of like, all the leagues, bro. I don't think no one's ever finished 4 seasons in a row second place, especially being in these positions as well, man. Like, this is the thing. We've missed so many opportunities. Manchester City went 4 games without winning anything. Yeah, they got battered by Man United. They flipping drew with Chelsea, drew with Brighton, drew with Sunderland. What do? We drew Liverpool. We drew Nottingham Forest. We lost Man United. That's for 3 games there. You capitalize and you get at least 9 to flip in 12 points at least.
And that's the thing as well, isn't it? Like, these 2 points that have been dropped today, remember you're gonna eventually have to play Champions League again.
Yeah,
And yes,
exactly.
you've got a good path because you finished first in the Champions League. But like, there's still matches that are going to be happening when you have to play City at their ground.
Facts,
Like,
bro. Absolute facts, Liam, man. We got a few more guests, man. We got Doctor every single time, my guy. Bless up yourself, bro. And Rich as well, man. Rich, been a while, my friend.
It's been a while. I thought I could be like a neutral. I don't obviously like Man City. I'm not an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Like, what are you saying about it? Because, like, we obviously it's kind of a bit mixture. Like, I've been saying a minute ago. A lot of our fans are saying it's a good point. For me, I'm saying it's 2 points drop personally.
Yeah, do you know what I was thinking? That you just don't want to give Man City that hope because they're the team that you want to watch. Like Aston Villa, I don't have confidence in Aston Villa of being like a team you need to worry about. And again, like when I talked about our game against West Ham, you can look at it and go, okay, we're a different situation at the moment. I was like, okay, not gutted because we've won 4 games. You look at Arsenal and think you just got to maintain that gap because if there's one team that have got like Semenyo on fire, they got like Haaland's going to score goals even when he plays crap, isn't he? Let's be honest. And they got too many good players in their team. City, I think you've got a better defense. The question is like on a day like today, you kind of needed to do a boring 1-0 Arsenal win, and you'd been like, no, great, difficult game. And I think because you took the lead, I was watching the game like and thinking 1-0 Arsenal, okay, right, you shut up shop, you get the job done, and it's one of those days like you take your chance and you just stop. And Brentford are a dangerous team, but I've seen Arsenal control games better than that in the past. And for me, like I don't want to see a monopoly of Man City, but I don't know. I just for some reason I can't write them off. I said about a month ago I thought City were favourites when you guys were. I think you were 6 points clear then, just because they could just suddenly like last 8 games of the season, 10 games of the season. I could see City winning every game, and the Champions League football for me is going to be like, what does Arteta do in this situation? You're in the quarterfinal or semi-final of the Champions League. You're a couple of points ahead in the league. It's almost like you've got to prioritize. I know it sounds bad saying that Liverpool in the league with a crazy points total and did nothing in any cup, nothing in the Champions League, nothing in the FA Cup, nothing in the League Cup. I'm not saying you throw it. I'm saying you put out a strong team every single game in the Premier League. You've got to, like, for me, that's your bread and butter. Like, I know you've not won the Champions League, but I think you've got to go every single match in the Premier League, top team possible, and go for it.
I agree.
I hear 100% what you're saying. The thing with that though is this is what we did the first season in the title race.
Yeah, it's bad though, isn't it? If it doesn't work,
all the cups, bro. We just threw them away early rounds to prioritize the league. We capitulated. The second season, we did the exact same thing. Threw all the cups away, prioritize the league, didn't win it. The last season, it was more like obviously we fell off completely, and it was more like Champions League was like the priority. And we got obviously that happened in the semi-finals. So I think for me, Rich, it could come down to this. Is why I say that the Carabao Cup for me is massive for Arsenal this season in terms of that especially because we're playing Man City as well.
Yeah, it could be psychological, couldn't it?
Yeah,
it's entirely psychological. It's entirely psychological. Let's be honest here, folks. Like every single time, and again, I do apologize. Didn't mean to, like insert myself this way.
No, you're good, man. Big up.
Like every single time that every single time that this team and this manager has been presented a marker, an opportunity to lay down a marker, rather, every time we have spurned that opportunity. We should be at minimum 12 to 15 points clear of City right now, and we have bottled every opportunity, every chance to widen the gap. Mm-hmm. And when City did their job yesterday, right? They did their job, and they said, "Okay, your turn, Arsenal. We We were absolutely shambolic, and I was even doing my toxic positivity, like Top Gunner Arteta sexual like representation today. I thought we were going to go there, do a 3-1, right? And here I am getting proven time and again that I need to stop giving this team the benefit of the doubt, because every single time the chips are on the table, every single time the opportunity comes to put their nuts on the table, they show that they are eunuchs. They show that they are spineless cowards. They show that every single time they don't have the stones to get over the line. And it's why I still firmly say that we are going to go trophyless again this season. It is entirely psychological, and it all stems back down to this manager, because I'm sure that the rivals won't really remember. It is Arteta's DNA to bottle trophies at this club. He was part of 2 opportunities back in 2013, 2014, and 2015, 2016 when he was playing for Arsenal, and he was composite of those teams that had bottled it in February, and now he's doing it again as a manager. He I even said it like last month. Sack this manager while we are still in a decent position before it goes pear-shaped, because it is going pear-shaped. People don't realize that this, that the crumble is happening a lot more slowly than it is, but it is being elongated over time. And I swear down, and I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to end it on here. We are they are. I can already tell that come say next month, we are going to start saying bigger fish to fry. I would not be surprised if we throw away the FA Cup, because again, our team is also getting depleted. We are facing injuries simply because this manager is running players into the ground. And I swear, if Rice goes down, just lock it off. Lock it off.
Nah, bro, 100% agree. Rory, bro, big up yourself, man. Is he froze?
Yeah,
I think is he froze? All right, Jordan, we're...
Oh my god, I'm a back, bro.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. What are you saying about that, Rory, man? Because I was just saying the guys earlier, right?
Jesus.
Nah, he's the aliens have got him, man, with the Wi-Fi again.
The Arteta sexuals got to him, man. Rectal cavity enthusiasts, man, stop fucking around with the AV today night. All right, just.
All right, Jay. We'll come. Unless he. Nah.
Hey, big up, Mel. Do you know what I was going to say? I was going to agree with the person on top right. I don't know your name, but I was going to agree and say that I remember I worked with an Arsenal fan. Like, I know a few Arsenal fans, and it seemed to be almost like maybe like February, March. There was a time where you played, like, say, knockout stage in the Champions League, and you'd mess that up. And I'd just be talking to this guy and saying, you can see it. It's like predictable as anything. Like 10 years ago, you mess up it's like a knock-on effect, like a confidence thing, where you get knocked out of one competition and it kind of just spirals. And then you drop a couple of points in the league. And I just used to say to him, like, you don't win anything in January, and you're always in the mix in January. But this season, I just felt like, I don't want to be too negative with Josh, so it's a good guy, but it just feels a bit like City did everything they could to like throw away the league in like September, October, November. I've never known a City team look this bad. And like last season, Liverpool took advantage and opened up a huge gap. I was fully expecting like this time of the season to see Arsenal like out of sight, like completely out of sight, because the City team we played you guys recently. It was such a hard-fought win to beat you guys.
Yeah.
And when we played City,
and well done to you as well. Well done to you and Carrick in the squad there.
We got a good manager finally, or someone that looks like it's good. But we played City. I've never known anything like it. Like we won 2-0. It could have been 6, and 6 would have reflected the score. City was so poor, and I was watching that game thinking, like Arsenal should be like way ahead. But I'll just leave it on that. I'm just surprised that there's still a title race. And again, is it? Can I just say one thing?
Of course.
When we're playing West Ham, say, like a few months ago, and we're playing other teams a few months ago, we had Amarin making very defensive substitutions. Like we're struggling in the game, he replaces the defender. We're winning 1-0, he takes off an attacker, goes defensive, and fans are getting so frustrated with that. And what we're seeing now with Carrick is, we're drawing the game, we take a defender off, we put attacker on. Okay, we don't beat West Ham, but at least we're taking a defender off and putting an attacker on. And I just think a lot of games. Do Arsenal? Like, I don't know enough about what you've done this season, so I don't watch every game. But do you think you're a bit risk averse? Like, is there too many draws that should be wins? Like, because we had a manager that was too defensive, and Carrick goes for it. My team now, if we don't win, at least I know we're going to try to win. And if we're drawing, it's I don't want to use like the Man United DNA Fergie sort of thing, but Michael Carrick does at least go, right, let's at least go for it and try. And I'm not sure whether like Arsenal do that.
My G, well, first and foremost, it's a pleasure to meet you. Like on stream, right? Mikel's middle name is risk averse. Let's be frank here. I mean, again, like it has been so characteristic of this manager over the last 5-6 years, especially over the last 24 months, for that matter. As soon as we go 1-0 up, we are parking the bus.
Do you think with that mentality? Because that sort of mentality, when people talk about Southgate, and I don't want to say too much about him, but if you're going to be an international manager or you're going to try and win cups, then just avoiding defeat can actually work in your favour. Like we've seen a lot of competitions or tournaments where being defensive, hard to beat. I just think in the league, like you've got the best defence in the league and you've had the best defence for a while. And you need to build on that and create more. I think you need to be more like go for it a bit more, because if you can score a couple of goals, like we can score goals, but we can't really defend. So we kind of have to. We watch our team thinking at 1-0, right? We need second or third to make sure we try and get a win. And I think if you could like maybe take the handbrake off a little bit like you had George Graham, then you get Arsene Wenger's early years where you've got the attacking quality, but you've got a stable base. I just feel like you've got the balance slightly wrong.
All I will say, and I do have to leave on this note because unfortunately tonight I'm getting litty titty fucking committee. All right, I'm going to be getting drunk as a skunk tonight. I swear down. This club always finds a way to mash things up. Look, Arteta is risk averse simply because it all goes back down to the Arteta sexualized statistics that his rectal cavity enthusiasts love to peddle. We have the best defensive record. We have all these cockamamie statistics that ultimately attribute to nothing because we have no silverware to associate it to. So at the end of the day, this manager would rather play for a draw than play for a win, simply because it adheres to being more defense oriented. And simultaneously as well, we have seen forwards and overall the entire attack, I think we can fairly say that Aubameyang was a far better and more well-rounded striker than Gyökeres. And even Aubameyang failed under this manager. This manager cannot get the best out of the attack simply because he also plays with a false nine. So ultimately, we are pushing a lot of our attack from the wings. But when our wingers ain't doing the job, then the false nine is pretty much moot. It's why we pass the ball around the final third, like Tim Lewis used styled a hair-shaped football. So at the end of the day, he has already proven that he does not have the humility, Arteta, to accept that he has gotten things wrong. He does not have the recognition to realize that what he is currently doing is wrong and is not going to bear any fruit at the end of the day, and it is ultimately going to be at our demise. So look, I gotta stop ranting. Big up to you all. Swear down, I have no idea why there are so many rivals, here during an Arsenal loss, but it is so quintessential. Let me tell you, big up to you all, and I swear down, if and when we do end up trophyless this season, there won't be any crevice or shadow or barren moon that these Arteta sexuals and top gooners and all these bullshit peddlers for the last 6 years, they will have no place to hide.
Thanks.
Swear down. Big up to you, Josh, as always, my G. Always a pleasure. And big up to you, everyone else on the panel and the chat. Swear it down. I gotta get drunk. I'm gonna do some espresso martini action tonight. You already know. All right, big up to you all.
Man. Have a good one, Doctor, bro. Thank you as always, man.
You're always a pleasure.
Take care, man. Take care, bro. Rory, you back, man? You good? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Can you now?
Yeah, that's better, man. That's
Jesus,
better.
everything's pissing me off today.
Yeah, that's better, man. Rory, I was saying earlier, I said, am I overreacting? Because I'm saying it's 2 points dropped. So I'm seeing people, our fans on Twitter, saying, "Oh, we'll take the point," and Brentford played well and all this.
I mean, I tweeted this out after the game, right? And this is the exact script that we've seen over the years with Arsenal, and we're about to see it again this season. Relax, we're 6 clear. Relax, we're four clear. Relax, we're top. Relax, we can still catch City. Relax, we can still win it this season. Actually, do you see where this is going?
Yep.
Now at this rate, I cannot be asked to rant because I call it's like total insanity right now what I'm watching. Us not playing to win. After we go 1-0 up, you got us going into our shell. 2 shots on target throughout the whole game, one of them being in the 94th minute. I mean, I'm sorry. Who looked like they were going for the title? Who was fighting for Europe? Because tonight, as far as I'm concerned, Arsenal didn't look like the team that were even playing for Europe, for crying out loud. Brentford looked like the team that were going for a league title. When 3 points were at stake, we were lucky not to bloody lose. Because, again, I don't like... I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to think of something else to say, really, that I've not already said about this team. Just too pragmatic, too conservative in these situations. We start the second half really well, and then you just lose your own momentum because of yourselves. Like, I mean, firstly, right, the lineup I didn't have a problem with. But, the substitutions, you've got, Calafiori coming on, Trossard, like, at this rate, it's just like-for-like changes here and there. Like, why didn't Calafiori come on at half-time? You bring on Eze, who, again, had a stinker. But why didn't he bring off Madueke? Why is he not keeping the same with certain players? I've already mentioned this before. Why has he kept Madueke? Because, yes, fair enough, he got the goal. I ain't taking that away from him. But are we just going to mask over the fact he was absolutely abysmal throughout the whole game? Because with him, it's cut, feint, cut, feint, cut, feint, cut, feint, cut, feint. How about cross the ball, bro? I'm sick and tired of watching him do that repeatedly. Every single time. For 50 million, Fez, you can take on your man, and I'm not taking that away from you. You scored a good goal, but you're not good enough, mate. Right? Saka came on, should have stayed at home. Might as well have just stayed at home because he didn't get any of the ball, didn't look fit.
Roy, do you still think he's injured?
The throne in the first place. So, yeah, again, I think the only player, or the only players that can come out of that game with their heads held high was probably Rice. Although, why is he not shooting in that situation? Again, we're so fixated about fucking XG, man. Right? XG have infested this league. Because now we're going from crackers outside the box to now tippy-tappy taking flipping 10,000, 15 flipping touches before you eventually shoot, because at this rate, it's not just Arsenal, it's every single Premier League team playing like they're on flipping beginner difficulty. Oh yeah, we can afford to bloody pass the ball around here and there, around the box. No, just shoot.
I think XG is the worst stat. Do you remember the first game we played against you guys this season, where you took the lead from that corner, and then essentially you defended, and we were a bit more threatening towards the end of the game. I think we had a better XG than you, basically because you'd won the game. You just saw the game out.
Yeah.
And people misread that into saying that we actually were better the team. I think XG is out of context. So you have to watch a football match to know what's happened. Like XG for me is people like they use XG as an excuse. Like Amarin had a good XG, but let's be honest, most of the games we're losing, and we're taking shots that aren't really threatening. That we beat you guys because we took a shot from like distance quickly, twice actually.
Yeah.
And under Ruben Amorim, we'd probably be looking and thinking, don't shoot from there, guys. Like take another 10 passes. It's I know your frustration because I've seen it before, and it's just I just think it's like stupid, isn't it? Take some shots. Like how do you get 2 shots on target in the whole game? I mean, you've got to work the keeper a bit.
It's not what I grew up with, that's for sure. Because I grew up like plumbing crackers from outside the box. I'm not saying do it like every game, and I'm not saying I want Arsenal to win every single game because I get it. We're gonna draw games. We're going to win games of football, right? We're gonna lose, right? I can accept that, but there's certain games where the pressure is on. In every single game this season, away from home, as far as I'm aware, in the Premier League, when the chips are down, we've not delivered at any stage. But we don't have a right to ask questions. What is going on? Right? Why are so many attacking players in this team so inconsistent? You got Martinelli, who've been crying out for being converted as a striker. Like, how many chances is that he's missed now?
Yeah.
If that's the Champions League, like, do we seriously need to play the Champions League anthem in every bloody Premier League game? Because like these sort of moments, outside a Premier League title, you got Trossard again. Like one time he's on it, then he'll go bloody missing for the next 3, and Saka's off form at the moment. It's a shame because he's been our best blooming player for years and looks completely shot. He's had a couple of injuries this season which have really hindered his progress. You've got Odegaard, who showed up for the first, I would say, 5 minutes of the second half. What did he do after? Nothing.
Bro, he's supposed to be the guy that's leading you, by the way. And when they scored the goal, he kicked their player and then was rolling around on the field like Neymar.
I know, like,
supposed to be the guy leading you. It's bonkers.
Yeah, and you know what it is, Liam? You never tend to see Odegaard come out in interviews, right, as captain whenever we either draw or lose games. It's always either Declan Rice or it's, I think against Aston Villa, it was Gyökeres, right? Never comes out in interviews after when we lose games. I think it was only Man United where he came out. And because of his, crap performances in the last 11 months, no one gives a shit now what he thinks, what he says, because he's been garbage. He did well in the opening 5 minutes, but, why did he come back on the pitch? I don't get it. Like, you can tell he was clearly injured. Why did he come? Oh, yeah, because we had no one else to sub on. Which I feel bad for, because I know he's a quality player. It's just like he's Arsenal team play. We don't play simply. It's BS football every single week. So you touch the ball, or you give sort of Declan back, sprinting every millimetre. He's not that sort of player. He's there to create, but we don't play to his strengths either. Hence, I think if he plays on the left out of him, but still suffers from PTSD after that after that Aston Villa game, early on in the season, lost his man. I think he got hooked in that game. So it honestly won't surprise me if we don't see Eze for the rest of the season. Maybe in the FA Cup again at the weekend, he'll have a cameo. But in the league, I think that's probably his last start this season. But, he brought him off. Odegaard was, already injured, it looked like, for that goal. It would be sent off, I'll say,
That's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, when you actually look at the fixtures, City have got easy fixtures. Like, you've got to go against Tottenham and Chelsea.
And we've got to play City again.
And City again, yeah. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
the thing is, I still think City will drop points here and there.
Yeah.
Like, Leeds away for them isn't easy. It's just like, I don't think Arsenal are ruthless enough to grab that title. We're doing this every week now.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. The one time, right, where, last week, obviously, against Sunderland, 9 points, you're thinking, Man City away at Liverpool, yeah, great. They could drop points here and, this is our title. I would have, comfortably said, we've got this title in the bag if Man City drop points. But that's our response against, Brentford team. Like, again, they've had a very good season. We all knew it would have been a tough game. But, come on. Like, we're going for a league title here. Brentford have got a set-piece coach in charge. Like, I mean, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? And to be honest, right, if Arteta didn't have, Nicholas Jova without that set-piece coach, oh my God, he'll probably be the Spanish Gary Neville. I'm telling you now. We will be nowhere near a title this season if it wasn't for, Nicholas Jova.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to say anymore, really.
Yeah.
I hear it, bro. I hear it.
I just don't know what to say. We've got an opportunity against Wolves, and that's the excuse after tonight. We got Wolves on Wednesday. Whoopie do. We needed 2 own goals to beat them at home early on in the season. So, yeah, and this is what I'm saying, right? You can get chances against Brentford. There was a stat that sort of off. I think Wolves are the only team have failed less than what? Oh, it's something to do with the fact Wolves are the only team in the Premier League and Arsenal after tonight are the only ones that have failed to register more than 3 shots on target, something like that, away at Brentford. So teams, we just don't do it. We always rely on set piece, which I don't have a problem. Reliability. I feel like we're over-reliant on crosses. We're over-reliant on long throw-ins, free kicks, corners, etc. I'm pluck out many players that actually played well, to be honest. Like Declan Rice, maybe Happy, thought it all right, Mosquera, but not from that. Like Timber looks dead on his heels at the moment. I mean, everyone can see that Ben White should have come on because he was.
Oh, look, he's got his Wi-Fi again. The Wi-Fi's gone again. LA. Wi-Fi again.
Barely run. Zubamendi, I barely noticed.
Yeah.
Gyökeres had a couple of moments here and there, but again, nothing. Actually kept him on for the full 90 minutes this time, which shocked me. I thought it would have brought on Gabriel Jesus. I think Arteta got right tonight was not take off his striker, or else I would have been fuming. But I don't know. I think Raya was sloppy at times. To be honest with you, Gabriel was probably looking not to get sent off as well.
Yeah.
Although Gabriel had some decent moments.
Damn, the aliens got him again. Dude, it's worse than a performance today, mate. Oh my God. Jordan, I ain't come to you just quickly, man. What do you make of it overall? Arsenal 1-1.
Yeah, man. Look, yeah, man. The three of us was watching the game today, man. But look, man, yeah. Collier, man, that guy, man, just look, no chance for him to save that header, man. But yeah, you gotta get chances in the first half to test him and all, but he didn't get tested. But Madueke, man, out of nowhere with a header, fantastic, man, indeed. And what is Odegaard doing on the ground, bro? As Liam says, man, Neymar Jr., right? He's like a Neymar Jr., right? The Brazilian, rolling on the ground like a baby. So yeah. Man, yeah, you gotta go face Wolves. That's gonna be interesting though. You guys have to beat Wolves. You have the scum Spurs, and well, could we see as a hat trick? Hopefully, maybe not. Let's hope
Well, yeah,
that he scores a hat
in
trick
2 games of the season.
indeed. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, it's time for you guys to really. It looks to me like City is enjoying themselves as well. Pep Guardiola, man. Indeed. So yeah, man. But the guys should have won this game. It was a must-win game for you guys. But yeah, for me, David Raya put it a decent show and he's returned back home to G-Tech, him and Norgard. But it's Madueke show, man. So yeah, he scored, but he didn't help the guy win that 1-0 as they predicted, Josh. 1-0 to Arsenal, but it was close. But yeah, indeed. But great job, man, by keeping Igor Thiago silent. Well, he's another one as well. We got them in May. Oh yeah, man. So yeah, you have City twice in the Carabao Cup and in the Prem in April. That's gonna be a tough one. That is where the title race beginning because I just see Ryan City Go says he's happy for it, man. He's a City fan. Big up Ryan City Go indeed. So the battle race begin, man. P teacher against student in the Carabao Cup and in the Premier League. So yeah. So let's see who will be champions, bro.
Yeah.
In May, man. So yeah.
Yeah. Listen, lads, I'm gonna wrap this up. I have to get going, but thank you all so much, the chat and of course the panel as well. We go for everyone, man. Rich, start with you, my friend. You want to shout out where they can find you? Got anything coming up as well?
Yeah, probably things coming up most days, but I guess that Arsenal fans watching probably don't want to tune into Red Devil United, but that's our Manchester United channel. I was going to ask you one question, actually. It could be a quick answer.
Yeah.
Gyökeres, Sesko, we had loads of debates over the summer because both teams looking at both players. How are you feeling? Because I was going to say this really quickly. I know Red RD was saying earlier about players and etc. and the manager, but we've replaced our manager, and Benjamin Sesko has scored 5 goals in about 6 games since we actually got a sensible manager. So he got almost nothing under Ruben Amorim, but he scored a wonder goal recently, but he scored 5 goals in about 6 games. I just wondered, like, is Gyökeres struggling or is it on the manager? But anyway, for anyone watching Red Devil United, Manchester United stuff, if you want to tune in, it's easy to find on YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, you get Carrick in and Sesko is scoring goals now, and it just makes me think if Gyökeres was playing with Carrick right now, I think we'd see very similar. I think for me it's a bit of both. Like, I do put it down to majority of the way how we play. I mean, from the first game we saw of him, really, and what we've been seeing in more consistent level is the system clearly don't suit the guy, man. And I think that there was a bit of concerns with that anyway, coming into this team, and that's why a lot of people were talking about Sesko coming to Arsenal instead. But he scored 8 goals in the Premier League. He's got 13 goals in all competitions. Gyökeres. I still think with the football we've got to play, with the Premier League, with the FA Cup, with the Champions League games in there as well, I still think Gyökeres somehow gets 20 goals in all competitions, right? Because he's on 13 right now.
I think I'll caveat that as well, because Gyökeres, I think in his last 7 or 8 games, he's scored, is it 6?
Yeah.
Is it 6 goals or is it 7?
I think it's 6. Pretty sure it's 6. Twice.
Yeah.
I think it's something.
In all competitions, I think 6 in his last 8 games, something like that. on some decent form as well. In a system that doesn't really suit him.
Maybe it's like an adaptation thing.
If he was
I think like the Casco's young, new league. Gyökeres, I know a bit more experience, but again, the Portuguese league is nowhere near the level of Premier League, so you wouldn't be expecting those sort of numbers.
Yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with the Portuguese league not being the same, but strikers just need confidence. Like I've watched a couple of Arsenal games, and he does not look confident on the ball at all. Gyökeres,
No.
like he's
though,
a baller.
We had so I don't know your name, TBV show. Bayern Munich is this, but Rasmus Højlund last season looked like a semi-professional football player. The year before, with a different manager, he scored about 17 goals, I think. And I think sometimes managers, or the way they set up teams, make players look worse. Because Rasmus lost confidence because he just wasn't getting the ball. It's literally a passenger. But sorry for taking up time, Josh. I know you want to.
No. You're right. He's doing good at Napoli as well.
He's killing
Conte. Yeah.
So I was just thinking that when everybody looks at coaches and says coaches can get the best out of players, I think coaches can make players look useless. We had a manager for 14 months, and we probably get rid of Kobe Mainoo if we keep hammering. And I think Kobe Mainoo is, in my view, really top quality player.
Yeah.
And he's only 20. And according to Ruben Amorim, he wasn't able to play football in our team. And I just look at it thinking, if you had the wrong manager, it makes your players look worse. Like Rasmus Højlund was incapable. And to be honest, actually, under Carrick, every single player on the pitch looks better. And it doesn't. And I think people looked at our team a month ago and thought we're actually nowhere near good enough to do anything. And I think people are actually reevaluating. I just wonder whether with Arsenal, maybe if Arteta was replaced. I don't want to. I'll say I'm not an Arsenal content creator, so I don't want to get involved in this. But I was just thinking, can you imagine you drop a manager in who does play attacking football and give them that platform of defensive quality you've got? I think you could be a dangerous team, like a really dangerous 100%. Team.
Yeah, we literally have the players to like play with freedom, but he just doesn't.
But you got the defensive stability that most teams would dream of. Like if we had your back four and we had gave them to Carrick, I think we'd be winning the league.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'd literally take anyone with a CV. This is why this flipping question keeps popping up in my mentions, which drives me insane. Oh, who you getting if you sack Arteta? And I'm like, literally just anyone with a CV, for Christ's sake. If Carrick can come in, who was sacked at Middlesbrough in a Man United team that, was depleted, let's be honest, and, register 4 wins in, 5 games, then surely, surely, a manager can come in, I don't know, Fabregas, for instance. He can come in, get a tune out of a lot of these players. And for certain, he would want to play with a striker.
That's the thing, though, isn't it, bro? He ain't leaving Como. I know you were just using him as an example, but who's really going to come in though at the same time? You know what I mean?
What about when named the PSG coach? Would you take him, Rory?
Enrique.
Yeah, Luis Enrique is not going to be signing new contract.
He's not going to leave PSG, though, is he?
But I'm thinking, Fabregas at some point will probably become our future manager. That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But yeah, hold on, what's happened here? You guys still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I think I've just froze. Or was Rich?
No, I can hear you.
Mate,
I can hear you. Oh,
he's just dipped as well.
Why is everyone's internet sucking ass today? Right. Big up to everybody. I'm sure Josh's going to be in here in a minute.
Yeah, always.
What is going on?
Everyone's different.
Reach him is going crazy, man.
At least I'm not the only one.
What?
Yo. Well, I'm not Man, Josh, no. Yo, Lee, I will take over, bro.
What is going on?
Oh my days, man.
Yo, this is exactly like my blooming stream a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, on your board,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Oh my.
Well, just don't touch anything else, yeah?
Oh. Oh my god. All right, rule back.
Do you know what I was going to say, Josh, before the internet crashes again? I
Go
was
on.
going to say the biggest problem you guys have got is that City will be better next season. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know what happened then. I was just watching it on YouTube thinking,
What is going on, man? Oh my days.
crazy. I'm happy to finish. I don't know. I've got no more stuff to say.
Yeah, nah, man. We might as well. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up because otherwise we're gonna go. Internet's gonna go. This restream's gonna mess up again. But yeah, Rich, great to see you again, man. And keep up the great work on your channel, bro. Honestly.
No worries. Cheers, Josh. Nice to meet everybody else on the panel as well. But big up to you guys.
Big up, man.
Liam, my guy, you got anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, man. The Blind View, the main channel, TVV show, second channel, podcast channel. But you know where to find me. I'm normally on Josh's chat anyway. But yeah, thank you for having me on as always, Maggie.
Anytime, my friend. Rory, bro, are you doing a reaction as well?
Yeah, just making the thumbnail at the moment.
Yeah, be
In terms of
Your internet won't allow you
this
to,
weekend.
will it?
Alien.
You what?
Your internet won't allow it.
No, I actually done it way before I came on here, so
Fair.
yeah, but yeah, in terms of the rest of the week, probably not much because I'm at the shitting Lake District, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Brilliant.
Sorry, at the where? The Lake
At the bloody Lake District. It's shit.
You sound really excited, man.
Yeah, can't wait. Signal there is just fuck. Oh god.
Blink twice if you need help.
Wait, are you going on the weekend?
Yes, I need help. Euthanasia department. I need it ASAP.
Are you going on the weekend?
Yes, but only for a couple of days.
Oh, I hope you managed to watch the FA Cup game.
Yeah, I should do. But you know, there's no signal at the Lake District. However, we should be staying at a cottage or something. I don't know. But I've been begging not to come all week. So,
Oh, damn.
like, please just let me stay at home.
Finally, Jay, mate, Jordan, big up, bro. Shout
Yeah,
yourself
big
out,
up, man. Well, yeah. Hard road to travel. A mighty long way to go. For me, man. Oh yeah, Red Talk is coming tomorrow with Tyrell episode 21. Me and Josh, our show is back tomorrow. Rival Zone. Indeed, a new one indeed. Then while we are taking on Brighton in the FA Cup on Saturday. Interested one. Indeed, yeah guys, I'm on the road to 3K subscribers, man. So yeah, man, up top, man. Indeed. So yeah, I hope that we do not play like Fernand like yesterday. Hope we can play like we used to play.
Nah.
Or else this Fernand coach, Franz Fernand once more.
Yeah. No, bless everyone, man. Thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, we'll catch you guys for the weekend in the FA Cup. So big up everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, guys. And